This is a look into the Bounties Galore mod for Kenshi. Uh, Here we are with the Bounty Hunter group waiting in the northern part of the Holy Nation. We have set out with my 5 boys here, leader being Derek. He's quite good. Unfortunately, he's got a bit of a bounty, 7,500 in the Holy Nation. Now, we're looking for a specific bounty here. One under the name of Houndmaster. Specifically, wanted in the Holy Nation. Maybe if we take him in, the Holy Nation will, might be a bit more lenient in that, bounty. Maybe in my sentencing as well. Houndmaster here. Greenlander. Male. Description, seen wearing narco-colored paladin armor. Wanted for assault, narco-worship, heresy, desertion, refusal to rehabilitation, murder. Houndmaster was once a holy warrior of Akron under training for the title of paladin. Unfortunately, it was discovered that he used narco's power to command warhounds. Prefer to be taken in alive for questioning and rehabilitation, but dead is acceptable as well. Reward, 10,000 cats. Now, I have searched far and wide for this man known as Houndmaster within the Holy Nation. The only place left is up here in the northern coast that I have not gone to yet, which is a little bit out, but there's always a chance I can run into him there. I think it's time to wake up my boys. Let's go head out. Look at that, we have discovered a lone house. The north here. And luckily that rain stopped. A nice respite. And as we can see in the distance there, that is the lone house. What are the chances Houndmaster lives there? Guess we'll go find out. It looks like we can actually see quite a few hounds outside of this building, which looks promising. The door is shut, but it is not locked. The dogs don't seem aggressive. I guess I'll find out when I get closer. It looks like we have, in fact, made it to the front door without any issues. The dogs don't seem to mind us in the slightest. The door is closed, and it is night, but I suppose there isn't any harm with knocking on the door and seeing who's home. You can always apologize if it's the wrong house. Hello? There is a man sleeping in the back of the room. Suppose I'll see who he is. It is in fact Houndmaster. Well, I can't say I get much visitors out here. Care to state why you so rudely barge into my house unannounced? You could knock, you know. Yeah, I mean, I could've, but I didn't. Also, it's kind of weird how he's just talking to me. You would have thought that he would attack me, given his bounty. Wait, aren't you supposed to be the deadly ex-paladin Houndmaster? Haha, he says. Houndmaster, is that what they're calling me now? I guess even my name was dashed from history. Listen, don't believe everything you hear from the Holy Nation. It's all just propaganda. None of it is true. Don't tell anyone I'm here. Feel free to use a bed if you need to. Sparrow. Sparrow? Why is he calling me that? I guess I'll ask him more questions. You're back. Is there something else you needed? I could ask him for directions, or simply say I'm leaving. I could say I want his bounty, although I'm more curious now. now that he's mentioned some more stuff about propaganda. You mind explaining some things for me? Some things? You'll need to explain a bit more. Continue. Who exactly are you? I'm the Houndmaster, a dangerous bounty that plagues the north of the holy lands of Akron. Or whatever it is those lying bastards tell the populace. The truth, I'm an ex-paladin who was betrayed by the holy nation. That's simple, really. I have no name anymore, so don't bother asking. That name died with me the night my family died. My family was killed due to a betrayal on the part of the holy nation. There is nothing more to it than that. Yeah, you called me Sparrow. What do you mean by that exactly? Ah, that is because you were very hard to ignore. What? Well, you walked right into my house, not even with a courtesy knock, and began to ask me all sorts of questions. That sure sounds pretty hard to ignore, Alright, I mean, you don't gotta say it like that. No more questions. Although, he doesn't seem like that bad of a guy, to be honest. What would you say if I told you I can give you a new purpose in life? Do not speak in riddles, human. Explain. I could tell him there's a better place to go. Combat. To fight. And does it matter? Is any place better than this? What about combat? You speak my language, human. However, I must warn you, my war is with the Holy Nation. If I join you, you will eventually have to slay the Phoenix. I will give everything to kill him. Yeah, I think I can agree to that. I mean, I already have a huge bounty with the Holy Nation right now. And to be honest, they don't pay too well with their bounties. United Cities, far better payments. Sure, I can agree to this. I must make sure my dogs are given to the right places, well fed and treated nicely. I also must prepare my gear for travel. Not only this, but I must do so with special contacts, with access to the cities that aren't fooled by the holy teachings of the false god Akron. I also have to pay off a certain debt. For all of this, I require 25,000 cats. Ooh. Unfortunately, I don't have enough. Come back when you do then, I'll still be here. Unless the paladins finally set out a kill squad. Well, I know that I can recruit him. He seems quite interested in coming with me. I simply don't have the money to afford him. Very close, but no cigar. If I did have enough, he would, in fact, have joined my squad. But I'm not gonna attack him. I don't think the bounty is worth it. The Holy Nation has already become a thorn in my side with this bounty, and the guy doesn't seem half bad. Normally the bounties are bad people, but this guy doesn't seem that bad. I suppose that not all bounties are something that are just run in there and kill them. Really makes you think. Now this is just but one of the single bounties from the Bounties Galore mod. There is at least 22 of said bounties. Some of which are aggressive, they'll fight you immediately. Some of which are like Houndmaster, which don't really seem that bad. But for one reason or another, the faction wants them dead. Or, in the case of Houndmaster, prefer to be taken alive for questioning. I could go through and show off every bounty, but I would prefer to keep them as spoiler-free as possible. If you want to know more, however, I will link the mod in the description, and you can pretty easily find it on the workshop simply by typing Bounties Galore into the search bar.